Hi, I'm attorney Greg Dell, and I want to speak to you today about AIG. Now, AIG is a company that many people are familiar with because of the tremendous debt problems they had and the huge bailout by the United States government many years ago when AIG was having major financial problems. Now, we know that the government gave them billions of dollars, and thankfully AIG is still here today and is paying on their long-term disability and short-term disability insurance claims. Now, AIG does way more than just disability insurance claims, but we deal with AIG from the perspective of disability insurance claims and life insurance claims when those particular issues arise. Since AIG's primary business is not disability insurance claims, they do not have the most savvy claims examiners handling these claims, which can often be a problem for a disability claimant. The reason it becomes a problem for a disability claimant is because when you have claims examiners who don't have a company that does primarily disability insurance, we often find that the training that these claims examiners receive is not up to par such that the claims examiners understand what they're doing. And if the claims examiners don't understand the policy language and the laws involved with disability insurance, this often results in unnecessary claim denials. Now, a lot of the AIG policies we see are either ERISA-governed group policies, which means that the policy was provided by an employer, or we see many of these claims come through associations, such as the American Bar Association for many years was selling a disability policy to lawyers, which is ERISA exempt because it's an association policy. And we've represented numerous attorneys that have that American Bar Association policy. Now, another thing about the AIG policies, they're often limited in the amount of benefit that can be awarded to a claimant. There's usually no AIG policy that has more than $15,000 a month, which makes them limited because there's carriers that go up to $40,000 a month. There's often a 2-year own occupation period, and then it switches into an any gainful occupation period. They do sometimes have a pure own occupation period, which means that you don't have to worry that if you get into another job that you won't continue to get paid. Another thing we find with AIG is that they can sometimes limit the benefit period to 2 years or 5 years as opposed to a policy that pays to age 65 or lifetime. So AIG put a lot of thought into, when they issued these policies, that we're going to limit our exposure on the high end because we're going to limit benefit periods. We're going to provide a difficult definition of disability to get paid. So worst case scenario, our risk really isn't that high. But when you're dealing with AIG, whether you're at the application stage, you're on claim with them, or your claim's been denied, you absolutely must dot every I and cross every T and be extremely prepared, because AIG is going to take your claim, refer it out to a doctor or a nurse or potentially an in-house doctor that they may have available to them, and they're going to rely tremendously, I would say almost exclusively, on what that doctor tells them. And unfortunately, more often than not, you get a medical report back from an internal or outside doctor hired by an insurance company, also known as a hired gun doctor, that doesn't work out well for a claimant. So what we do is we plan and we prepare a claimant to anticipate what AIG is going to send out to their medical experts, so that when their medical expert gets a hold of the claim file, they're basically stuck in a position where they say, yeah, on paper, this person looks like they're disabled. So what we'd like to do is send us a copy of your policy, send us a copy of your denial letter if you've been denied. We're happy to provide you with a free consultation and review of your claim and discuss your options. We really look forward to the opportunity to speak with you.